Okay. Good morning, my classmate. Good morning, Sir Ben. I am Ronnie Icarus Jr., first year AMJO5, section Philip. Today, I would like to present a talk about my topic is all about the Thales of Miletus, the first Greek philosopher, and also the second slide, which is the Anaximenes of Philosopher. The talk will interest you because Thales of Miletus, the first Greek philosopher, and the Anaximenes has become a popular philosopher's spot in the recent year. Okay, so I will be divided by the talk into the three parts, and in the first part, and I will talk about the landscape of the philosophy. And then I will introduce to you the people who live there before. In the last I will introduce some of the famous school and the Thales first Greek philosopher. There will be some of the photos that I shown you in the slide, and that will be shared with you all. And this talk will take about minutes. So if you have some questions about this topic, please feel free to message in the chat box while I am talking about this Thales of the Miletus and Anaximenes. So let's begin now. Thales of Miletus. Here it is. During the 7th century BC, philosophy dealt more with natural science rather than the moral questions. One of the first Greek philosophers to concentrate on scientific thought was Thales of Miletus. Thales was born around 624 BC in the city of Miletus in Asia Minor, and was a part of the new wave of thinkers trying to determine how the cosmos was constructed. This was the philosophical branch of metaphysics. Thales was monist, meaning that he considered a single element to be the main building block of the cosmos. Okay, so sa panahon noong 7th century BC, ang philosophy ay higit na nakikitungo sa mga natural na agham kaysa sa mga katanungang moral. Okay? So, isa sa mga unang Griyegong pilosopo na tumutok sa siyentipikong pag-iisip ay si Thales ng Miletus. Si Thales ay ipinanganak noong 624 BC. So sa lungsod ng Miletus sa Asia Minor at naging bahagi ng bagong alon ng mga palaisip na nagsisikap na matukoy kung paano binuo ang cosmos. Ito ang philosophical na sangay ng metaphysica. So si Thales ay isang monist. So, ibig sabihin ay itinuturing na niya ang isang elemento bilang isang pangunahing bloke. Yun ang sasabi, block of the cosmos. So, bloke ng gusali ng cosmos. Okay? The second slide. Here is. So, may mga mapa po tayo dito. At yung picture po ni Thales here. Thales reached this hypothesis by considering what a cosmological building block would need to be. He determined that it should be capable of changing and moving. It had to be essential to life, and it had to be something that every part of the universe could be made from. And in his observations, Thales decided that water could fill all these criteria. Okay? So, naabot ni Thales ang hypothesis na ito sa pamamagitan ng pagsaalang-alang kung ano ang kailangang maging isang cosmological building block. Okay? Siya ay nagpasaya na ito ay dapat na may kakayahang magbago at lumipat. Okay? So, ito ay dapat na mahalaga sa buhay at ito ay dapat na isang bagay na maaaring gawin ng bawat bahagi ng universo o universe. Sa mga kanyang mga obserbasyon, nagpasaya si Thales na maaaring punan ng tubig ng lahat ng pamantayang ito. So that's it. So the next slide here. So makikita nyo, there's some pictures here that Moni siya ang pinaka-famous na school. Okay? So, here is. Thales was one of the first thinkers who began to consider explanations about the natural world that didn't rely on the gods. This early form of rational reasoning made Thales one of the most influential Greek philosophers. He founded on the Milesian school, and his successors eventually taught pupils like Pythagoras. Okay? So, si Thales ay isa sa mga unang nag-iisip na nagsimulang isalang-alang ang mga paliwanag tungkol sa natural na mundo na hindi umaasa sa mga Diyos. Okay? Ang maagang anyo ng makatwirang pangangatwirang ay ginawang isa si Thales sa mga pinaka-maimpluwensyang pilosopong Griego. Okay? Itinawag o itinatatag niya ang Milesian School. At ang kanyang mga kahalili ay nagturo sa mga pag-aaral tulad ni Pythagoras. So, next na po tayo sa next topic ko about Anaximenes. Okay, Anaximenes. Anaximenes was a pre-Socratic Greek philosopher who ranked among the pioneers of the Milesian school, whose innovative philosophies have made major contributions to the Milesians. Philosophical increase into the arche, or first principle of the universe, which according to Anaximenes was the air. Anaximenes was the first Greek philosopher, okay, to form a clear distinction between planets and stars and provide scientific explanation to account for natural events such as thunder, lightning, rainbows, earthquakes, etc. Okay? So, si Anaximenes ay isang pre-Socratic Greek philosopher na niranggo ng mga pioneer ng mga Milesian school na ang mga makabagong filosofiya ay nakagawa ng malaking contribution sa mga philosophical na inquest ng mga Milesians sa arche o unang prinsipyo ng mga universo na ayon kay Anaximenes ay ang hangin. Okay? Si Anaximenes ay unang Griegong pilosopo na bumuo ng isang malinaw na pagkakaiba sa pagitan ng mga planeta at mga bituin. Okay? So, at unang magbigay ng siyentipikong mga paliwanag upang isalang-alang, okay, ang mga natural na kaganapan tulad ng mga kidlat, kulog, paghari, lindol, at iba pa. Okay? Next slide. Ito po. Anaximenes was born in the 585 BC to Euristratos in Greek city of Miletus, located in Ionia. Anaximenes was a pupil and companion of Anaximander. However, some say that he was also a pupil of Parmenides of Elea. Okay? He spent a brief period of his life under the Persian rule. Therefore, he was a witness to the horrors of the Ionian rebellion against Greek occupations. So, si Anaximenes ay ipinanganak noong 585 BC kay Euristratos, okay? Sa lungsod ng Miletus ng Greece na matatagpuan sa Ionia. Okay? Take note, anak guys. Kaya sa quiz ni Sir sa exam. Si Anaximenes ay isang mag-aaral at kasama ni Anaximander. Gayunpaman, ang ilan ay nagsasabi na siya ay isang mag-aaral din ni Parmenides of Elea. Take note, ginugol niya ang isang maikling panahon ng kanyang buhay sa ilalim ng pamamahala ng Persea. Okay? Sa makatuwid, siya ay isang saksi sa mga kilabot ng paghihimagsik ng mga Ionian laban sa pananakop ng mga Griego. Okay? Take note, guys. Nasa quiz ni Sir. Okay. The next one is Anaximenes devoted his philosophical, energies to the intellectual pursuit of identifying the single source of the basis of the universe. Anaximenes was confident that indeed there was a single element that controlled the course of the universe, and he deemed that element to be air. Okay? He proposed that everything is air at different levels of density. Air's characteristic of infinity and perpetual motion and the ability to produce all things without being produced by anything. Okay? So, tawag dito, so guys, means na inilaan ni Anaximenes ang kanyang mga philosophical na enerhiya sa intelektual na pagtugis ng pagtukoy ng isang pinagmulan ng mga batayan ng universo. Okay? So, tiwala si Anaximenes na talagang mayroon isang elemento na kumukontrol sa takbo ng universo. At itinuring niyang hangin ang elementong iyon. Iminungkahi niya na ang lahat ay hangin. Okay? At iba't ibang mga antas ng densidad ang katangian ng hangin na walang hanggan at walang hanggang paggalaw ay nagbibigay ng mga kakayahang makagawa ng lahat ng bagay nang hindi nagagawa ng anuman. Okay? So, muna siya ipasabot, guys. So, here is Anaximenes described the earth as a broad disk floating on the circumambient air. He believed that the formation of the sun and stars was also due to the processes of condensation and rarefaction, and these bodies developed their flaming characteristics due to the velocity of their motions. So, he used a similar explanation for natural phenomena such as thunder, lightning, which he described as a result of wind breaking out of the clouds. He described rainbows as a result of the rays of the sun falling on the clouds. Earthquakes result due to the cracking of the earth when it dries out after being, sorry guys, I have a cough, moistened by rain. Hail is caused by frozen rainwater, and etc. Okay? So, meaning na inilarawan or describe daw ni Anaximenes ang lupa, okay, bilang isang malawak na dust na lumutang sa circumambient na hangin. Circumambient, or correct me if I'm wrong how to pronounce it. So, naniniwala siya na ang pagbuo ng araw at mga bituin ay hindi din sa mga proseso ng condensation at refraction, at mga katawan ng ito ay nabuo ang kanilang nag-aalab na mga katangian dahil sa bilis ng kanilang mga galaw. Okay? So, gumamit siya ng katulad na paliwanag para sa mga likas na phenomena. Okay? So, tulad ng mga kulog at kidlat na inilarawan na niya bilang isang resulta ng paglabas ng hangin mula sa mga ulap. Inilarawan niya ang mga bahaghari bilang isang resulta ng sinag ng araw na bumabagsak sa mga ulap, at resulta ng lindol dahil sa pag-crack, okay, ng lupa. Kapag natuyo ito, pagkatapos mabasa ng ulan, ang granizo. Okay? Ang granizo ay sanhi ng nagyayelong tubig. Okay? At ulan at iba pa. So, yan lang po ang aking topic. And thank you so much for listening me. And guys, I take for this video March 11, 12 a.m. So, guys, I have something na pinaprocess lang sa work, and as a working student, I try my best to para ma-cook up ko po itong video reporting ko. And some of the conditions, I have a cough. Medyo na-feeling nyo sa akong voice na nalisod po ko o apas akong hininga because of I have a cough. Siguro nagaubo ko, siguro kaya nag-inom ko cold water pag ulang ka ganina, siguro mga init ka ayo inom ko cold water. Sorry. And that's it. I just wanted to tell you honest na I have a cough, so I'm not feeling good. Medyo nilalagnat din ako. So guys, by the way, thank you for listening me, and I hope that all of you meron kayo natutunan sa aking tawag po nito pahayag about sa Anaximenes. So thank you everyone, and once again thank you for your time to read some of my slides and listen or watch me this video reporting, and I hope you learn something new and enjoy it, or I mean you have we hope on my group, okay, that you learn something new and everything. So thank you guys, thank you sir for listening me, for attending my report. You guys, I hope that you learn something about us, our report, about philosophy, about Anaximenes and Thales and so on, about my other co-reporters. So let's hear it naman from my co-members. And keep safe kayo guys, and thank you and bye-bye. God bless everyone.